Hey everyone, Trina here, back with another mixed media art video. Today we're going to be working with an image transfer, and I've got some new paper from Jack Richardson. It is printmaking paper, so we're going to try this out and see if we can make it work. Let's get started. So this is an image that I took last week with my lens baby and put a Polaroid frame around it and printed it off. You can see it's like trees, and then I got some cool reflections there. We're going to cut it down. I don't want to use all of this. I just want the ideas of it, and I think I want to do 2. So let's cut that down a little bit more. Okay, let's put down some hand sanitizer. I'm going to see how this plays with this new paper. I'm always really nervous about using new products. You never know how it's going to turn out. I guess it's kind of, exciting as well. Let's get a good amount of sanitizer here. I'm just going to put this down. Got my brayer. I'm going to peek and make sure I got the right, I got the right side. So for those of you who are new here, this is a inkjet transparency film. It'll be linked in the comments. I'm laying down hand sanitizer and I'm rolling it out. I don't think I'm gonna, I should probably. And then go in a little bit with the bone folder to get all that goodness off. That is really cool. Okay. Ooh, pulls really nice. Oh, it's pulling up some of the paper. I'm not happy about that. Okay, Jack Richardson. That's not good. Let's do another one over here. Okay, put down some more hand sanitizer. I'm going to try a little overprinting on this one and see what happens if we... Ooh, that's a lot of... If we do just a little bit. I'm not terribly happy about what happened up here. That's not a good sign for the paper. That's actually a bad thing. We don't want the paper peeling up. A little too much sanitizer. Let's make sure we're on the right side. Yeah, we're good. It might mean that I need to use a little bit more sanitizer. Keep it wet longer. Maybe work a little quicker, but I don't like that it peeled up. But this looks like it's going to turn out well. Let's see. This was much better. I think I just got a little less, it was more dry there. But that's kind of nice though. What do we think? I kind of like Polaroid sort of effect we got going on here. I'm just wiping off some of that sanitizer. Okay, while I was drying this, I found these little tiny scraps of tissue paper that I used and made last week in a project. So let's lay those down as well, because I thought they were kind of cool. So this is just some gel medium. I like the matte medium, but you can also use the glossy if you feel like glossy. I'm a fond of the tissue paper over I like the tissue paper over with the gel medium, the matte medium. I don't like things to be too shiny. But then I'm gonna show you something else that I found today as well that was kind of cool. So these are pieces of packing tape that I printed with the Gelli plate. And you can see they've got just some random, I think I used the Nickel Azo Gold and then printed over it. I was just kind of playing around, but I kind of like how these turned out, so I might be using these as well. They're a little sticky, but they're gonna need some gel medium to stick down. So let's dry this and then we'll see where we're going after that. So I've had this cardboard soaking for a while. I just sprayed some water on it. And what I wanna do now is I kind of just wanna peel up some of this, and we're gonna make a little cardboard sort of stamp. I just want this to be really grungy. And getting a bit wet is the best way to get the cardboard up. It makes it a lot easier to rip and tear. I don't really care what this is. I just kind of want it to be textured. So yeah, I'm going to work on this for a minute off camera, and then I will come back and show you, because it's going to be a little tedious. And I don't think you want to sit here and watch me peel paper for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to come in with some ivory black, and I've laid down some paper mask here to kind of keep us under control and to limit where we're going to put this print on our paper. Masks are helpful for me. I'm a hot mess, and I just kind of put paint everywhere. And using a mask is the way that I can limit what I do. Now I want this to be pretty thin. I'm gonna take our little messy cardboard thing here, and we're just gonna press it into there, and it's taking away quite a bit of the paint, but that's okay. So let's lift these up. You want to work pretty quickly here. If your paint dries, you can always add a layer of gel medium over top. So let's pick this up so we can see what we're doing. And I just want to lay this down, sort of overlapping it. How fun is that? That is awesome. I think it turned out great. Love the card. I love those marks. This is kind of giving me an idea for the color story. I'm going to bring this blue up into here, I think. Let's take this off. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty cool. I like the sort of randomness that it has about it. I'm trying to be very subtle in my layer making, because I know I can get very bold. So we're going to try to build up layers softly. Let's see what is next. Okay, I'm going to go in with some more ivory black. I want to add another mark down here that kind of mimics what we got going up there. Let's get a good layer going here. I think I need to peel it off. Oh, I kind of liked it very thin like that. But this is going to take off a lot of that, so let's try. Oh wait, I took off all of it. Okay, we need to be more in the... It's sort of hard to see sometimes, like what you're doing. Okay, I'm not hating that. And the idea is not to have them be exactly the same. We don't want them to be exactly the same. Okay, let's get our paper. Okay, so I want that to be like right through there. And I think I'm okay if it picks up some of that on the other side. I didn't want it to go all the way across. We're gonna need some blue and some Payne's Gray in here at some point. I'm kind of keeping that in the back of my mind. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Okay, so you can see we've got how many layers here? We did the image transfer layer, we did the collage, and now we've done the prints. Let's put another layer over it. Let me think about what I want to do next. I think I want to add some Payne's Gray through here. Paint, probably not ink. I'm going to try to do this all on the Gelli plate today. Okay, we got a little Payne's Gray here, or a lot of Payne's Gray. I'm not going to use the cardboard for this one, I don't believe. Let's just kind of like those marks, but I think I've got this little piece that came from my garlic bag a few weeks ago. And again, I don't want this everywhere, but I kind of want it just to be like feet through there. Let's pull these up. I think that's going to be fun. Okay, that's going to work out nicely. Let's do... Okay, I want it right through there. I'm really having fun, like, trying to be really subtle. It's hard for me. You guys know how bold there's going to be some bold marks eventually. But I'm trying to slow myself down and work through this process so I can make actual... I don't want to make just prints. I want to make, you know, something that's gonna look cool. Okay. What do we think about that? I like it. I like it a lot. So I think I want to do just a little bit of sliver of yellow ochre through here. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, I've mixed up this sort of minty green color with a bit of, let's see, I'll pull this over. I got some turquoise, some parchment, and some white, and made this sort of minty green color. I want to put just like a thin strip of it, maybe, I think right through there. Maybe. Let's see. So I think for this one, I'm just gonna use the color shaper here. Let's see what happens if we make some marks within the marks. Right? Let's see. Because we can get some pretty fun, you know what I mean? Like different marks through here. Let's see how that works. I think that's going to work pretty well. It might be a little thicker than I want it, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, I don't want that. I want that little mark there. I'll just get rid of that. Okay, that's our mark. So I think I want it to come a little bit. I think this is going to be cool. Let's do it right there so we get a little bit of that. And sort of cover it up over. Oops. Dropping things. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Okay, I'm going to come in with a little bit more of that blue. I just want to sort of paint a little bit of that in here. Okay, and I have changed my mind about this paper. It actually, after doing multi-layers, it's still pretty flat. It's absorbing the paint pretty well. I'm a little shocked because I was a little worried when I first started, but okay. What do we think about that? Okay, I'm loving this color scheme I got going on here. So I think I want to put some marks through here. but I'm going to try. I'm just going to draw on this little piece of paper here. Let me move this out of the way. I want to try transferring this to the jelly plate. Just some scribbly marks. Let's see how this is going to work. Okay, so let's see if we can transfer this. I'm gonna go this way over here, I think. I've seen a few people use this as a transfer technique before, and I think I've tried it, but that didn't really work. So let's see if it's gonna work today. Okay, I'm gonna put some gel medium over this, and we're gonna transfer it onto the print. Okay, let's brayer this out. This is gel medium. You can see it's kind of smearing a little bit, but let's get our paper back. I'm gonna put it right down there. Ooh, that's kind of fun. It's a different way to add marks. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, I've got this tape that we talked about earlier. I'm just gonna put it, down right here. I'm not sure I'm gonna need, is it sticking? It's sticking pretty well. I don't want to bone folder it because that'll scrape it up. Look how fun that is right through there. I got this little tiny little sliver here. I'm gonna put it right down here. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Adds another layer of depth. Okay, we need some Nico as a gold through here. Bring some life into it. Plus it kind of mimics what we got going on over there. And I love it against this blue color because it kind of gives it that rusty feel. Look at that. Fabulous. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit over that because let's come back in with, oh, that's dirt. Gross. Let me wipe this off real quick. We got the opportunity to make some fun marks through here. Oh, now it's starting to look fun. It needed some energy. It was lacking energy through here. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of this Payne's Gray ink. We'll I'm just going to make a few marks through here. Like that. Come in with the palette knife. Actually, let's come in with a little bit of the color shaper with a little bit of water. Oh, it's way too much water. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, that's good. I don't want to cover up all of that, but I do want to bring it down, I think. Okay. Okay, last thing I want to do is add in some stencil marks through here. A little dry brush going on. And I might want to add in some over here. I'm going to put, this was feeling a little something down here. Okay, now I'm going to stop. So final thoughts. I like the image transfer that I pretty much covered up, but that's okay. That happens. I like the tape. I think the tape was successful, although it is a little shiny. You can see it there. I might have to go over that with some matte medium to take down that shine. I like all of the jelly printing that we did was great. These lines are really fun. I like this mark, these marks that we made with the graphite. That's going to be a fun. You can tell it kind of, I couldn't make those marks without the jelly plate. I mean, they would just look like graphite marks. Instead, they kind of look like they're sunken back in. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see what it looks like with the matte. This matte is a little too small, but you can kind of see how it would look matted. I would probably make this a little bigger and put it in an 11 by 14 frame, just because I like a lot of white space around my work. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great week. I will be back next week with a couple more videos. In the meantime, check over here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See the next video, the last video, I guess. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.